Okay, so Atomic came in and we told them what we needed from a patient perspective, safety and comfort level. And they were able to come back with a complete floor plan that exceeded all of our expectations.
Well, it just seemed like this is a good fit for us, building a temporary site. We do them all over the country, and it was Rutland's our local hospital, so it seemed like a good fit to just come down here and try to help out.
They're able to give every single one of our patients power at the bedside, which will allow us to run any of their patient equipment. It will allow them to plug in their personal devices. It will allow our nurses to be able to plug in any equipment that they need taking care of patients. They also were able to provide us safety and wayfinding for the patients. So these fire-rated curtains have been placed strategically that will allow good placement of patients so that they're at least 7 feet away from each other at all times. And it allows them to walk and know where they need to walk so that they're not tripping or kind of wandering into each other's spaces. It allows us to store equipment, and it allows the patients to have some privacy if they're sitting up or standing up or getting out of bed. Those are things that we didn't ask for. They suggested, and they just kind of went above and beyond.
Yeah, it was pretty straightforward for us, although it might seem like a lot for you, but these are just the kind of things we do weekly, you know. So it's just another site, and we have just a lot of different inventory of that, just trying to figure out how it would work for your application, like temporary TVs and night lights, and I don't know. Yeah, it's just a lot of pieces and parts, but.
They also were, there's no power out on the arena. So they're allowed to supply us power up in the ceiling that drop down to our nurses' stations. So all of those clips and those wires that are dropping down, they provided all of this for us.
I mean, just to be cautious of the walkways. So like at an event that we're doing, we put cables on the ground. And sometimes we put them under the ground or we put them in cable ramps. But for your purpose, like even walking over a cable ramp could be dangerous. So they're just all the cables suspending them overhead. It wasn't difficult, it just takes a little more thought, that's all. But
they did this all volunteer. So they've been working for at least 4 days now, and they've been working into the evening every single night to get done what they need to get done.
I think there's been 6 people here for 4 days, and we'll take it down afterwards, after you don't use it. See my optimism. I really like that idea. And there's maybe 3 or 4 truckloads.
We talked a lot about patients at nighttime, providing an experience for them that would allow them to rest and sleep and close their eyes. And if you have the arena lights on, it's very bright. It could be confusing to patients. So they allowed us to have some safety mechanisms, which the fire department has all come through and approved, so that we have safe passaging or safe walking for staff as they're walking through. But we're also going to be able to turn down some of the lights within the arena to make it more comfortable for our patients that are trying to sleep. They also donated 2 TVs to strategic areas so that our administrative crew can hold Teams meetings or meetings that would be over our TV. We can display our any safety maps that we need to display and talk about things and work together as a group in our command center. So that was also a really nice donation that they gave us. And they provided power throughout, so we can plug in all our equipment, not just at the bedside, but at our documentation, nursing stations, physician stations. They went above and beyond. I can't even express a thank you to them.
Yeah, I was happy to be helpful. Honestly, we're going stir crazy. This is like our prime event season is like March, April, and May. And so the guys are all just sitting at home. It wasn't hard to find people. They just couldn't wait to get out of their house. So I'm honestly just happy to help out.